125 grain Kudo and a 125 grain Grim Reaper mini mag. I've done this test before on a 1/2 inch piece of marine plywood, and it went pretty well. I shot it like 3 or 4 times, and now I just want to see it shoot through something even thicker. So that is a 3/4 inch piece of plywood, marine grade, and we're gonna do the same thing, shoot through the watermelon, get them to open them up, get those blades to see if they'll penetrate through that 3/4 inch piece of plywood. I'll do one shot at 20 yards and then I'll do another shot at 40 yards using both broadheads. I have a feeling that the Kudo is going to penetrate it no problem. Not sure about this. So here we go. Yards away. Kudo hit the watermelon, and let's look at the back side here. And that is a success. Kudo doesn't disappoint. This is a 3/4 plywood, marine grade, man. That's thick, nice and solid. That's 20 yards. It speaks for itself. But when you go to the front, and let's say my arrow doesn't go all the way through the elk, this is what I'm gonna have. And I hope I do a good shot placement like that, right? And get that blood just leaking down and be done. But if I don't, this is what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna have a small slit. So let's see what the Grim Reaper will do. You can totally tell by that channel, man. I mean, that's pretty wide. Anyway, so here's the moment of truth, really, is I want to see what it did on the back side is 3/4 inch plywood. So there it is. It wouldn't really penetrate it all the way. It's pretty freaking dense to do that. Well, Kudo wins that penetration. All right, let's see what kind of damage this thing did. So the initial looks like you can see the blade, the 4 blades, and then in here we could see how they expanded. But here's an interesting thing, is that you can see that the 4 blades didn't penetrate through the 3/4 inch plywood. The good thing is that it didn't break my blade, so this is like hitting a bone, right? And you come on the back side and it gave it heck, man. It gave it heck. You know, just to follow up on the 3/4 inch plywood test, this is the Grim Reaper 4 blade. I've shot it twice now through the 3/4 inch and still perfectly fine. But look at its potential. I mean, if you hit bone, you hit bone, right? And you flip this around, and there's your Kudo. I mean, nice small slit. I mean, if you, that's, yeah, and it blasted through it. You know, it's all about shot placement. If I was shooting a little heavier arrow and a faster bow, I'm shooting an old school bow, 2008 Hoyt Element. I mean, so bows are shooting 25, 30 feet per second faster than mine. So anyway, I'm not too mad at that. 40-yard test to end it off. I've already done it before, but I'll do it again using the same broadhead that I shot at the 3/4 inch plywood. I'll use the Kudo, which we know it'll blast through it, and I'll use the Grim Reaper mini mag. See what kind of results I can get. All right, here's the initial walk up. This is from 40 yards. Kudo and Grim Reaper mini mag. Now let's see if I can find, you know, that doesn't do me any good if I hit the same hole twice. It's like, what the heck? Wasn't supposed to do that. In any case, yeah. Let's see what kind of damage it did on the backside. So, well, looks like it chewed up another one. It goes plenty through. Here we go. So, it's a clean pass through here. Went through the 1/2-inch piece of plywood, buried itself, and what do you know? 4 blades are intact, busted through here real good. So this broadhead itself tried to shoot through a 3/4-inch piece of plywood 3 times, and I did 4 1/2-inch tests with it. I think it's a winner. I think at the end of the day, I gotta ask myself, do I want penetration or do I want a bigger wound opening? Because nothing penetrates like the Kudo. This thing tried, but just the fact that those 4 blades gotta come out and it kind of restricts it on that 3/4-inch piece of plywood. But this was 40 yards. That's a solid broadhead. An insight, you can see where the Grim Reaper passed through with the 4 blades versus where it passes through with the Kudo. And Grim Reaper, both. Kudo, Grim Reaper, Kudo, and Kudo. Yeah, that's about right. So, that thing does some damage, man. Flies pretty good. It flies just like the Kudo does. I mean, I didn't see any flight difference. Yeah.